Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. So today I'm going to be showing you this purple grungy smoky eye look, and I hope you enjoy. So first I'm going to go in with my Photo Finish Primer from Smashbox, and I'm going to gently smooth that over my skin and really press it into the pores, giving me a nice smooth canvas. Next I'm going to go in with my MAC Prep and Prime Corrector in the shade Peach Luster and apply that to the face and blend that out with my finger. Then I'm going to take my Loreal Infallible Matte Foundation in the shade 107 with my stippling brush and buff that into the skin. Next, I'm going to take my Beauty Blender and just press that in, making sure that it's all blended. Don't forget the ears and neck too, that's so important. Next, I'm going to go in with my Anastasia Cream Contour Kit in the shade Nude and highlight my face. First, I go in with that nude shade, but then I thought it was not bright enough for me, so I went in with Banana and re-highlighted everything. And then just blend that out with your Beauty Blender. I thought I saw a bug, sorry. Next, I'm going to go in with my Chanel Concealer and give me a little bit of coverage, then go dip back into that Banana shade and blend that out for a more highlighted effect. Next, I'm just going to quickly bake with my Laura Mercier powder. Then I'm going to take my Bareminerals Pro Foundation powder and press that into my skin. And I'm really pressing that in to give me a nice, flawless finish. Next, I'm going to go in with Fawn from the Anastasia Powder Contour Kit and lightly contour my nose. It's going to look a lot darker after a little bit, but I promise you I'll blend it out. Next, I'm going to go in with Java and contour my cheeks. I'm really liking the look of a darker contour. You see, I really press that into my hollows of my cheek, creating that gradient effect up. Not forgetting my chin, because your girl has a double chin. Just gonna brush through my brows and then use my Dipbrow from Anastasia in Granite, as well as the Brow Wiz in Granite. Next, I'm just going to take a little bit of concealer and lightly sculpt out my brows, making sure they're nice and clean and defined. Then I'm just going to take a brush and lightly blend out that contour. It has a little bit of bronzing powder, but nothing more than that. Next, I'm going to go in with my Smashbox eyeshadow primer and then place that. Don't use as much as I did. You really just need a light coverage of this. Then I'm just going to take some translucent powder and set that quickly. Then I'm going to go in with the shade Ludwin from the Shade in My Eye Contour Palette from Kat Von D and lightly dust that into my crease. You see, I'm really starting off with a light amount of product and building it up. Always do that. That way it's easier to blend. It's harder to blend away too much product. Next, I'm going to go in the shade Succubus and define my crease a little bit more, but still giving that smoky, blown out effect because we are doing a smoky eye. And place that right into the crease and slightly blend upwards. Not as high as the transition shade, but a little bit higher than the crease. Just doing that to the other eye. And it really doesn't matter if you get it on your lid because we are going to go in with the darker shade on the lid. Next, I'm just going to take a clean blending brush and go on the outside edges, making sure everything's nice and blended with no extra product. Then I'm going to go in the shade Punk from Urban Decay, the Gwen Stefani palette. I love this palette. I don't use it enough. And I'm going to take that into my crease and really, really blend that out. I really like to do this when I do a smoky eye. That way it's nice and blended and I don't have that harsh, dark edge on my lid. This just assures everything's nice and blended. Then I'm just going to take a flat shader brush and really pat that onto the lid. Don't worry about fallout because we still have that translucent powder there. Then I'm going to take my brush that I used in the beginning with no additional product and then blend all of that out. Then I'm going to take Succubus and lightly buff that underneath my eye and sweeping onto the edges of that darker shade Punk, giving it a nice good blend, making sure everything's cohesive. And I'm going to do the same thing to the other eye. And I only put Succubus down there. I didn't go back with any other color, but I did take my brush that I use with my transition shade and just run that along the edges. Then I'm going to go in with my MAC Fix Plus and spray that all over, and then going to be extra and go in with my Urban Decay De-Slick Setting Spray for that extra security. Then I'm going to take So Hollywood from Anastasia, which is my absolute favorite highlighter, and place that on my cheekbones. Oh, come on, look at that glow. My cupid's bow, the tip of my nose. I wish I could put this all over my body, but I won't. But can we talk about that glow? It's like, ooh, I get so excited every time I see it. I'm going to take my beauty blender and go over those edges, making sure that my nose contour isn't too harsh. I did see my last video. I did see your comments. I get it. And then taking my beauty blender and also pressing into my highlighter, making sure that it's smooth. Then I'm going to go in with my MAC Give Me Sun and just bronze up a little bit, connecting those highlighter and the contour, making sure everything's nice and cohesive. Then I'm going to go with Nightmoth Lip Pencil from MAC, and I'm going to fill in my entire lips. I do overline. It's my personal preference. You absolutely do not have to. But every time I use a dark lip, I love to use this lip pencil, and base my entire lip because sometimes it can be a little bit patchy. And I am running out of this one. This is Kat Von D Exorcism, which is my absolute favorite fall lip. Then I'm just going to take some concealer and clean up my lip line. And then I'm going to dip into Pleasure Model Blush from MAC and add a little bit of color. Not too much because we do have a dark lip and a dark eye, but I did want to add just a little bit of color to make everything go together. And this blush is really perfect for fall. And there it is. That's the finished look. I really hope you guys enjoyed it. Make sure you follow me on all my social media, including Snapchat, Instagram, Twitter, and I have a new Facebook page. It will be linked down below. And remember to keep your happiness first. Bye, guys.